Alright, so we left off with the learning log reference pages. I'm not going to go through this too much because it is really well written in the book. I just want to get you a good starting off point. I kind of talked a little bit about this in the first grade, when I started talking about the first grade stuff. So I'm just going to go over it just a tiny bit again. In the back, I mentioned that you're going to want to put a tab in the back of the learning log pages, and that way you can easily just flip to it when you're doing a reference page. Again, there's steps in the spell to write and read program. Actually doing the dictation, or excuse me, the reference pages and then the dictation is like not until step 9 and 10. In first grade, you shouldn't need to do all of those steps again. You should have been doing a lot of that through kindergarten. Those are the pre-reading activities, pre-writing activities, and teaching them how to write. You're going to teach them how to write every single year, so you're going to go ahead and do that, but that doesn't mean you have to wait to do your learning log just because you are busy going through the cursive again, because you're not actually teaching them to write again every single year. You're actually just going through and redoing their handwriting so that they're getting practice at it again. So don't wait to teach them, or to be going back through the handwriting process to begin the learning log once you've gotten like to first grade. So go ahead and get started right away. And the order that I did was, I had mentioned again, you're going to want through kindergarten, you should have gotten them writing the phonograms, which is step 6, then writing the numbers, which is step 7. Immediately in first grade, you can start on step 9, which is dictating the vowel and consonant page, which is going to be your very first reference page. It walks you right through it. Just turn to that page. It shows you exactly how to do the vowels. Down here we'll have an you'll do the 3 sounds of A, and you'll do a word with it. You'll have an a word, and I think it's like an, apron, and maybe all. I can't remember the last one, but it's going to have the words that go along with it down here. And they totally walk you through that. And then the next step that they're going to have you do is begin your spelling list. So go ahead and do those in that order as they say. Then you really can kind of choose. You can do the next page. I believe it's the next page right away, because if you think about it, you're doing the single letter phonograms on this page. The very next page should be the multi-letter phonograms, and it's just lists. It's just columns, so you can put them all in. You can do that as you bring up the multi-letter phonograms. And if you decide to follow the ones that they outline in the book at the very top of the page, which I'll show you up here, then just go ahead and do them in that order in the multi-letter phonogram page too. If you decide to go in a different order for introducing them, that's totally fine too. Just put them in there in that exact same order as well. And then you can choose to, on the other pages, like the silent final E pages, things like that, you can go ahead and just follow what they outline in the book. They will say up here, I know I already said this, reference page, silent final E. Sometimes you'll find bold letters like add to the sh page, add to the page, and you can add those words to those at that time. There's only a few reference pages that you'll do the whole thing all at once. When even the numbers pages, you've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A lot of times you can just either do the whole page all at once, and you're going to obviously want to write that on the board for your child, or you can just do the numbers as they come up in the spelling list. I think to me, it's easier just to do the page right at that time. I think you can still emphasize the things that you're wanting to emphasize and playing with those words. But in a classroom setting particularly, when you've got several kids, even at home, if you've got, multiple children, it's hard to have to turn back to that page and do the spelling or to keep flipping back and forth. So to me, I would rather just take a page at a day other than the multi-letter phonograms and like the page and the sh page. Anything that I can do all at once, I'm going to try and do all at once. Like maybe one a week is usually what I would do. But otherwise, just do it as they outline it at the top of the page. And again, in this book, there's spelling enrichments for you to do. That's games and things that you can do to enhance your writing, your spelling with this. It's got summary of spelling, highlight markings. It's got opposites that you can work with, sentences on this particular one, contractions. Sometimes they do analogies, which is awesome. So, I mean, you really could use this as a full-on curriculum. I'm outlining a completely different, several different curriculums in my program, and I just like them the way they outline them a little bit better. So that's just, again, my opinion. But, whew, it's a lot of information. I know I have done a ton of videos, and you're probably feeling exhausted, but you did great. Keep trekking through. If you got another curriculum that you're watching of mine, just know, always grab a cup of tea, cuddle up, get ready to watch the videos. They've got a lot of information, and I hope that they're beneficial to you. All right, I'll talk to you later. I am going to do a chanting video, and you can, refer back to that as many times as you want. So, bye.